Well, it's time to, I guess, roll out another, I guess, embarrassing call out of the week on the Tyler Werner Show channel here with yet another ex-Eagle. So without further ado, let's roll on with it.
It's time for Tyler Werner's call out of the week.
I just think somebody owes us an explanation, that's all. What's the matter with you?
Loser! You're a loser!
Are you kidding me?
Well, I have a microphone, and you don't.
So you will listen to every word I have to say!
Now, this guy has been no stranger to the call out of the week here with the Tyler Werner Show, especially in recent months. LeSean McCoy. What a surprise. No, but I guess, on a more positive note, I guess, if it makes any sense, this guy, for a change, I guess I'm calling him out here, but it's not for, being a bratty ex-girlfriend sounding kind of ex-Eagle with moving on with, being a Buffalo Bill now and the attempted remarks of Chip Kelly being racist, etc. That was a big part of the Tyler Werner Show during the spring on several occasions, and early last month when he was questioned about explaining himself. Well, now it's just kind of, I don't know, maybe general stupidity or as far as LeSean McCoy goes. And his decision, well, maybe not necessarily his decision to, I guess, host a party with essentially women only and invited, and apparently, I guess close friends of his that are guys or whatever. But what made it worse was the Instagram post that appeared Thursday afternoon inviting women to attend this private party being hosted by Buffalo Bills running back LeSean McCoy in Philadelphia, who might since is still living here in Philadelphia. The post was removed. Now, women attending the party were asked to sign a confidentiality agreement, according to a response sent from the email address that was listed on the Instagram post. So like we said, this is
Hey, woman!
The photo in the Instagram post, however, this is where it gets stupid. The photo in the Instagram post, it has a headshot of LeSean McCoy on the left side and the Buffalo Bills logo kind of in the background behind his head. LeSean McCoy's head, that is. So,
What's the matter with you?
and it's like, it's kind of, I don't know if anybody's seen it. You can look it up if you want. The Bills were not happy about this, and I got to think, you're Rex Ryan, you're the Bills organization. You got, oh my God, you see this get posted on Instagram, but anyways, and you take a look at it, and it's like, it looks like you got LeSean McCoy's head, and then you got the Buffalo Bills logo in the background. And it's like the way it's like Sunday, July 26th, 10 p.m. until, whatever. LeSean McCoy, private event celebration. Private location, females only. 21 plus, a must. RSVP at the bottom, in small print. Shady McCoy, privately... Wait, what does it say? A private event to gmail.com. That's a... try to... that's a long ass email if you ask me, but anyways. Yeah, it's a since deleted post now on LeSean McCoy's Instagram page, inviting women 21 and over to a party at an undisclosed location in Philadelphia, of course. And yeah, you can't use... And I don't even... maybe LeSean McCoy had somebody... I don't know if maybe LeSean McCoy's familiar with Photoshop or Paint Shop, or I can't. I don't know if I could imagine him. I don't know, at a laptop, designing this Instagram post or whatever, this advertisement for inviting women 21 and over to this undisclosed location party. But the statement from the we reached out to LeSean McCoy and informed him that players are not permitted to use the team's marks, in this case the Buffalo Bills logo, for personal use without prior permission from the team, the statement said. I mean, isn't that that's got to be like common sense knowledge there, isn't it? I mean, think about it. This is again, it's funny because it kind of goes back to last month, early June, whenever it was, when LeSean McCoy's, like, I'm not going to talk about no Eagles anymore or whatever. I'm going to talk about the Buffalo Bills and how he's initially he was, when he wasn't happy to be shipped off to the Buffalo Bills in the trade and whatnot. And then, a few months go by and this whole thing, he starts getting asked about, called out essentially about the repeated remarks he made about Chip Kelly supposedly being a racist, which at that point goes beyond, football talk. It kind of goes to a different layer there, personally. And so he's like, no, I'm here, I'm done talking Eagles and everything. I'm here to talk about Buffalo Bills now. And here he uses this, the Buffalo Bills logo in the background of something that, of course, doesn't have anything to do with, this is nothing related to the team or whatever, but, just LeSean McCoy with the Buffalo Bills logo here in the background. I mean, it's one thing, I guess, if you're going to not use the Bills logo in it, but still, I guess the team has got to be nervous about this, because apparently there's a report that came out earlier today, just hours ago, actually, regarding this party. And the word is that the party is still on. After the Bills pulled the plug on the Instagram post, it was unclear whether the ladies-only party would proceed, and reportedly it will. According to Mayor McKeever of Philly.com, the party is still on. This is 100% a private party at a private location. We are being very selective with who we invite. We don't want a bunch of random guys he doesn't know showing up, McCoy's publicist Damian Jordan told McKeever. Actually, McCoy doesn't want any guys showing up, other than the guys he considers close friends, presumably. Now, Jordan also confirmed that the ladies invited to attend will indeed be signing some form of confidentiality agreement. But will that really matter? If someone decides to sneak in a phone, surely will be, and capture images from the party and sell them to, TMZ? What will McCoy do? File a lawsuit? Then there's the chance that TMZ or someone else will pay someone in advance to attend the party for the purpose of not partying but generating evidence of what happens at the party. Now, the NFL and the Buffalo Bills, they can't stop LeSean McCoy from going forward with this party. Obviously, they tell him to take down the Instagram post, the advertisement with LeSean McCoy's face and the Buffalo Bills logo, July 26th, Thursday or Sunday, 10 p.m. until whatever, private event celebration, females only, 21 plus a must. They can tell LeSean McCoy to pull the plug there, because the Bills logo is not supposed to be used for personal use like that. But still, they can't stop him from going forward with this party, I guess. And if the personal conduct policy is violated in any way, another potential consequence. On past occasions, the NFL has sent letters to players who publicly vowed to inflict injury on, for example, the opposing quarterback. With the league so focused on off-field misconduct nowadays, there's not much of a difference here. Meanwhile, the forbidden fruit quality of the party, thanks to the buzz resulting from the team's directive that McCoy take down the Instagram post and the media coverage of the event, this could result in even more women attempting to get an invitation, which could make the Bills and the NFL even more nervous about what may transpire. So I don't know. It will be I guess it'll be interesting to see what goes on, what goes down this part. See if anything. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I guess it's all we can say. But again, it's just. I mean, in the past, with some of these things with LeSean McCoy, as I lean back here and I see the, again, this autographed LeSean McCoy picture when I met him at an autograph signing a few years ago. It's just, it's another one of these things. Like, does anybody want it? I don't want to go through all the other things again with kind of how he was tarnishing his legacy and his reputation now since, being a crybaby and a brat about being shipped off here. But I just, this guy's kind of embarrassing himself in a different way here.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, maybe like Donovan McNabb in his second DUI the other week ago. But again, it's like, why would, think about it. You haven't even played a snap for the Buffalo Bills yet. And already, it's like you had this private party and you think it's a good idea to include the Buffalo Bills logo right there next to your face in this advertisement, on Instagram, inviting a private party in an undisclosed location where basically only 21 plus females are invited. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense whatsoever?
Man's got to know his limitations.
Yeah, and certainly one of those limitations is not using the Buffalo Bills logo. If he was still an Eagle and he was using the Eagles logo, I'd like, what? That would be even worse, since this is Philadelphia, sports talk here, essentially, as we don't really have much Philadelphia sports talk until training camp for the Philadelphia Eagles finally starts up in a very short amount of time, in just about a week or whatever it is. But again, it's like this. It's like, if he were still an Eagle and he was doing something like this, using the Philadelphia Eagles logo, I don't know how well that would go over with his fan base. I know certainly, especially given the way he's been an airhead lately, and since being shipped off, and
The guy's an airhead.
and whatever else. It's all I can say is this is just further. It's more, I guess, LeSean McCoy and his, Shady McCoy and his shadiness, as some people might, say lately with these LeSean McCoy. But it just kind of, I guess further makes me glad that, glad you could say that, well, DeMarco Murray, he doesn't at least have these kind of shenanigans, and, at least the guy's not as much of an airhead, and I guess he's technically getting paid a little less than what LeSean McCoy was going to get paid, and I don't know, I like to think that maybe this straight ahead back might pan out better. It just seems like across the board now, it's yet another case of, another reason, I guess, to miss LeSean McCoy less now. At this point, I don't know if I'm going to miss him at all, but that pretty much wraps it up for this edition of the Call Out of the Week. Again, I don't know what, that just seems like a general lack of common sense there. Putting the Buffalo Bills logo behind, or right next to LeSean McCoy's face on an Instagram post in what already sounds like a shady situation. We'll see how it turns out, I guess. We'll see if anything comes out on TMZ. It'll be interesting to see. But I don't know. We'll stay tuned, I guess, for that, and who knows. But fortunately, we got training camp coming up right around the corner, and fortunately soon maybe we can, evolve out of this slow time here with Philadelphia sports and get back to action here with the Philadelphia Eagles for the 2015 season, one without LeSean McCoy as the star running back for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, Rocco, pretend I'm the girl that you want to ask out on a date.
How about maybe you and I, maybe we go out together, get something to eat, I don't know, maybe laugh a little bit, who knows, you know? I don't know, would you like to maybe, you want me to go out together? What do you think? Would you like to?
You need to make more eye contact and you sound way too nervous.
You want to hear me say it? You want to break me down? All right, I'm afraid. For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
Having a tough time asking out ladies? You need to see Clubber Lang for a lesson.
Hey, woman. Hey, woman. I bet you stay up late every night dreaming you had a real man, don't you? I tell you what, bring your pretty little self over to my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
Build confidence with the ladies like never before with Clubber Lang's dating services. The most highly recommended in all of the Delaware Valley.
I am ranked number one. One! That means I'm the best.
What is it about good sex that makes me have to crap? Guess it's all that pumping. Pump and dump.
Pump and dump. Never stop the pumping. Always keep her satisfied. Pump and dump.
You really jarred something loose, Tiger.